India's top court has taken decisive action in response to the horrific rape and murder of a young doctor, an incident that has shocked the nation and sparked widespread outrage. The Supreme Court of India has ordered the creation of a special safety task force aimed at addressing the rising cases of violence against women in the country. This task force will focus on implementing measures to improve the safety and security of women, especially in vulnerable and high-risk areas. Before we proceed, please take the time to like, comment, and subscribe to help us with the YouTube algorithm. The brutal crime, which took place in the southern state of Telangana, involved a 26-year-old doctor who was kidnapped, sexually assaulted, and murdered by 4 men. The incident has drawn intense public scrutiny and condemnation, leading to protests and demands for swift justice. The court's intervention is seen as a crucial step in addressing the systemic failures that allow such crimes to occur, and ensuring that similar incidents are prevented in the future. The Safety Task Force, as mandated by the Supreme Court, will be responsible for reviewing existing laws and policies related to the protection of women. It will also work on enhancing law enforcement capabilities, ensuring better coordination between different agencies, and promoting community awareness and involvement in preventing violence against women. The task force will include representatives from various sectors, including law enforcement, legal experts, social workers, and women's rights activists. This move by the Supreme Court comes in the wake of growing concerns over the effectiveness of the Indian justice system in handling cases of sexual violence. Despite numerous laws and initiatives aimed at protecting women, incidents of rape and sexual assault continue to rise, with many cases going unreported or unpunished. The creation of the Safety Task Force is seen as a necessary measure to address these shortcomings and to restore public confidence in the justice system. In addition to the formation of the task force, the Supreme Court has also directed state governments to take immediate steps to improve safety measures for women. This includes increasing police presence in vulnerable areas, improving lighting and surveillance in public spaces, and ensuring that emergency response services are readily available and accessible. The court emphasized the need for a multifaceted approach that involves not just law enforcement, but also social and educational efforts to change attitudes and behaviors that contribute to gender-based violence. The case has also reignited the debate over the death penalty for rapists, with many calling for harsher punishments to serve as a deterrent. However, there are differing opinions on whether the death penalty effectively reduces crime rates, or whether it diverts attention from the need for systemic reforms. The Supreme Court has urged lawmakers and the public to focus on long-term solutions that address the root causes of violence against women, rather than relying solely on punitive measures. Women's rights organizations have welcomed the Supreme Court's decision, calling it a positive step toward creating a safer environment for women in India. However, they have also stressed the importance of ensuring that the task force's recommendations are implemented effectively and that there is accountability at every level of the system. They have called for greater transparency in the task force's operations and for regular monitoring of its progress. The creation of the Safety Task Force is a significant development in India's ongoing struggle to combat violence against women. It reflects the growing recognition of the need for comprehensive and coordinated efforts to address this pervasive issue. As the task force begins its work, there is hope that it will lead to meaningful changes that will protect women and ensure justice for victims of sexual violence. The case of the murdered doctor has served as a stark reminder of the challenges that women in India continue to face. It has also highlighted the urgent need for systemic reforms that go beyond individual cases and address the broader cultural and social factors that contribute to gender-based violence. The Supreme Court's intervention is a crucial step in this direction, and its impact will be closely watched by both the public and the international community.